Hello folks, Bronco Bob here at Texas Best Used Motorcycles. I'm live here on the showroom to show you the Corvette Z06. It's got a carbon fiber front air dam that was put on. The motor was built by Mast Performance. They're in Nacogdoches, Texas. This car was originally built by Dallas Performance. They put the twin turbo kit on it and they dynoed it. There's a YouTube video at 1300 horsepower. The now current owner bought it from the original guy that had it built, and they were running the car in the standing half mile, trying to get into the 200 mile per hour club. And they did some modifications to the car, and one of the race prep weekends they were doing an oil change, and they noticed in the dry sump system in the filter there was a little bit of glitter in the oil, which indicated a little bit of metal in the oil. And they also noticed a little ticking noise, so they pulled it down, and a couple of the roller lifters had failed. So they pulled the engine and they sent it out to Mast Performance in Nacogdoches. They went completely through it. They updated the rotating assembly. They did quite a few things to it. Also new turbos. Everything's fresh. And with their thought of getting more speed out of the car, they put a full roll cage in it. You can see the cross braces here. I'll turn on the interior lights. And they also put a parachute. And there's a grade 8 bolt right there. If you take that out and take this collar out, you can pull the parachute off the car. It has a really heavy-duty clutch, and I'll list that in the description. Like, the clutch was like $6,000. Forged carbon fiber wheels. Of course, it's a manual transmission transaxle. It's a Z06 setup. But when the motor was installed and everything was put back together, they put on in the computer just kind of a start and run tune. So it will start and run, but it needs to be dyno tuned before it's actually run out there on the track. And also the tires have good tread, but they're older based on date, and the car has sat in the collection. After they got the motor in it, the owner got sick and was unable to really use it, and he just kind of parked it, and now he's just not comfortable climbing in and out with the roll cage, and just decided it's time to let her go. So you're basically getting a twin turbo fresh motor that hasn't even had its first dyno tune in track prep. But it's a beautiful car. It's a dry sump system. It's got an intercooler, and the turbos are down low, actually under the exhaust. But it's a beast. I drove it one time, but again, it just has that start and run tune, but just barely put my foot into it, and I mean, the back tires are spinning just instantly. But there is a competition coming up here in Texas, the Texas half mile and the standing mile. This would be a good contender. Just get it dyno tuned, put some fresh rubber on it, and hit the track. You can see the carbon fiber spoiler on the back. That was also added. And the car has only like 20-something thousand miles, so it's very low miles. The hood is a aftermarket hood. It's got a larger hump in it to clear this intake plenum. But it's a cool car, and it's brought to you by Texas Best Used Motorcycles right here in Mansfield, Texas. If you have any questions, give us a call. If you're looking for a super high performance Corvette, please consider this one. Have a great day. I'm Bronco Bob, wishing you happy trails.